friends, it is Tuesday, January 21st. We just had our second Board of Supervisors meeting of the year for 2025. We started at 9:07 and ended at 12:38. It was a longer meeting, not a lot to report. We had a lot of information. Thank you to Juan Quiros, communication specialist from Pima County, for leading us in the pledge. He pitch hit. I walked around and asked a couple people, and he was like, if you don't have anyone, I'll do it. The person that we wanted to do this, I'm hoping will come next time. I was unable to be there because of scheduling issue. Thank you to Pastor Grady Scott for reading the land acknowledgement, and congratulations on an incredibly successful MLK March and celebration. I spent yesterday at Reed Park with about 1,500 other people who were there in celebration of Martin Luther King, and I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate yesterday than with others who support unity, equity, and freedom. So thank you to all of the organizers. It was an incredibly successful event. Congratulations. And thank you for putting that on for our community. We celebrated the GEMS, our employees that have been honored by their supervisor or by some other district person, nominated by someone that they work with. And very happy to join my colleagues in celebrating the 9 amazing employees that we recognized. I would be remiss if I didn't give a special shout out to Luz Elia Atkins, Richard Elias's daughter, who literally grew up in Pima County, and she was recognized for her work at the county assessor's office. Congratulations to all of you, and felicidades, Luz. Thank you to Jen Darlin for your presentation on our unhoused population in Pima County, some of the successes, some of the areas that we need to work on. And one of the things I asked for is sort of a graph or a chart so we can better explain to the community who's responsible for what. Sometimes it's not important. You know, if you're a business owner who has an issue, you don't care who solves the problem, just that someone does. But I think it's important to understand what the city does, what the county does, what our NGOs, our nonprofits do, what law enforcement does, what our county attorney does, what is clearly in the oversight of the city, county, or state or federal system. So all of those things have a role, and I think it's important that we, as often as we can, communicate that out. So I'm looking forward to getting that information that we can share with everyone. And then we had our after action report by the Director of Elections, Director Hargrove, and our Pima County Recorder, Gabriela Casares Kelly. Thank you for your presentation. I think that this was an incredibly successful election. It was incredibly difficult. A lot of, different issues came up. Thank you for explaining that. And if anyone wants more information about that, you can listen to the after action report, but you can also read both of those reports. Will be attached to the agenda item. Thank you for that. And then today is La Estrella Bakery Appreciation Day in Pima County. So show them some love by going and buying a postre or some sort of sweet treat at any of the Estrella's locations. Together with what they did is they sold these little huesitos, these little bone-shaped cookies, and the sale of those cookies, they gave to the Friends of PAC today a check of nearly $12,000. And so they're real community partners that are doing a lot, and so I'd love for us all to go and give them some love. Muchas gracias, Estrellas. And then I want to say that today is, we have a new administration. We have a new administration in our nation, and I know many of us have a lot of angst and stress. Some of us are celebrating. Many of us have grave concerns. And so I want to say, cuídate mucho. Stay safe, my friends. Thanks for keeping up with Pima County.